Boston Massacre was a time in history when the British and the American colonists were arguing over the freedoms colonists wanted and the British didn't understand.
Can you believe that King George III is putting taxes on tea?
I know, now is using our money for his own uses.
Hearing the colonists' conversation, the British guards told them to stop talking about their king.
What does the tea like insults?
No, why should we?
At this, General Weston and the other British guards came over to help that British guard.
In the confusion and chaos, one guard yelled fire. British guards, uncertain of what to do, shot their muskets. Fire!
When the British shot into the crowd, 5 colonists were killed, including Crispus Attucks, a runaway slave. Home of You made a comic about the incident. Extra, get your paper. Oh, look, there will be a trial very soon for the guard.
The guards were punished for their actions, but the colonists were still unhappy with the results.
As a consequence, each soldier had his thumb branded and was removed from his job at being a Royal British Guard. These people were fighting for their freedom, but it was going to be a long, hard fight that would take many years.
In fact, the Boston Massacre was just the beginning of a long war to gain an American independence.
William Gray, a master romemaker, knew he was going to be in trouble in Boston that night. He wanted no part of it. As dusk fell, he closed the shutters of his house and shop. After supper, he sent his 14-year-old apprentice, Peter Slinter, and locked the boy in his room.
Peter waited till the house was quiet. Then he knotted his bedding together, hung it out the window, and slid to freedom. He wasn't a ropemaker's apprentice for nothing.
He hurried along the dark cobbled streets to a secret meeting place, a blacksmith shop, where a crowd of men and boys seemed to be getting ready for a costume party. They were smearing their faces with coal and dressed in red paint, disguising themselves as Mohawk Indians.
Carrying hatchets and clubs, these Indians emerged from hiding and marched to Griffin's Wharf, where 3 British merchant ships were tied up at the dock. The ships' holds were filled to bursting with 342 chests of fine blended tea, shipped from England and the East India Company and worth a king's ransom. This was a deliberate act of defiance against the king.
Hey, I'm home.
Daddy, tell us about your trip.
Okay, I'll tell you as soon as you settle down. Some parties and I've been listening to everybody complain about the tea tax.
How come I'm so crazy about this stuff? It's just tea that's supposed to.
Hey, if you want to hear about my trip, you better calm down. When I sailed out across the island, I caught these fish. I thought they broke the world record. the colonists let the king know how they...
Hey George, I'm not bringing in all that tea. First of all, you make us pay too much tax for tea. And second, you're very out of touch with the colonies.
Why, Widow, if you don't import that tea, I'll tax you for tea.
I don't think so. You just wait and see what we do.
Well, I'm off to my meeting with Sam Adams and the Sons of Liberty.
We have to do something about this tax tea, and the king's thinking he's king or something.
Yeah. I'm back from my meeting and need some costumes.
Mommy, Daddy's the Indian.
Oh my goodness, Indian pie! I'm back. How was it? Fine, everybody will be glad to have this problem solved. Everybody but the king, of course. We emptied 342 boxes of tea into the harbor. Now the ships can leave and we don't have to pay the taxes.